I'll explain the position of some of the candidates on the issue of abortion from a Jewish perspective. In the Republican debate of August 2012 in Iowa, the topic of abortion came up, and there were a few interesting answers. Rick Santorum said under no conditions would he allow abortions if he was president, even with the exception of rape and incest. And he said that his argument was that the woman was raped, there was a violation there, and the baby is innocent, and so why should there be a double violation, killing this innocent baby? To which Pawlenty said that the one exception that he would make in the case of rape would be for the life of the mother, which of course is the opposite of the position of the Catholic Church, but fully in consonance with the position of Judaism. Basically, the view of Judaism, which is recorded in the Talmud 2,000 years ago, says that if the fetus is a rodef, a pursuer on the life of the mother, that the pursuer, that is until the fetus emerges, that it is, as Rick Santorum said, a human being. However, we have to weigh two human beings. One is less than a fully human being until they emerge, and the other is a full human being that you know in flesh and blood. And one of them is trying to kill the other. And the Torah says that if someone tries to kill you, you can stop them. And so in the case where a fetus is threatening the life of the mother, the decision of our great sages, based on what they believe to be God's will, is that the fetus can be killed to save the life of the mother, but only under those conditions. Now, in the 17th century, Rabbi Jacob Emden, a great prominent rabbi, extended the idea of the life of the mother to the psychological well-being of the mother. Now remember, this is all case law. You have to deal with the specific cases that come before you. And he had a couple of specific cases where the life of the mother's psychological well-being, that he really felt her life was in danger psychologically because of a couple of specific cases that came to him. Remember, of all the cases that occurred, and the medicine wasn't very advanced in those days, he would get the toughest cases. And so he determined that in a few cases it had to do with the psychological well-being of the mother. So in those cases, and under Rick Santorum's refusal to accept the exceptions for rape and incest, if the mother felt that giving birth to this child would destroy her psychologically, then, or today you'd say perhaps a profoundly genetically damaged child that would die of a horrible Jewish genetic disease early, like Tay-Sachs, the rabbis were a little lenient. So it's not a pro-life position, it's not a pro-choice position, it's dealing with the welfare of and weighing two human beings and the question of whether one's going to kill the other. And that's the primary view in Jewish law.